Alright, Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect. This teaches word in all true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to take this lesson. You don't have all day to get right, because once you come across the truth, once you hear His word, you should have a sense of urgency, pretty much, to turn back to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Matter of fact, before I start off with anything, let's get this in Joel 2. And matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 1. I'm gonna jump down. It said, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound the alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand." And that's what pretty much what the prophets are saying, man. When the Lord, through His mouth, which is the prophets, telling you that these things that's in the scriptures is about to come to pass in a major way, man. And when you go into this chapter, pretty much it goes into the midst of the destruction, which is the wrath of the Lord poured out without mischief, man. Yeah, I mean. So to escape these things that's coming on planet Earth, because that's the icing on the cake is the destruction. But before that, even in that, all hell is coming to this place. A great famine, pestilence, cannibalism. All these things are coming in a major way. As you can see, things are so-called coming back to it's the new normal. The new norm now. You got guy with face masks, these different restaurants opening up. So Jake thinks it's finna get back to normal. But guess what, man? This is the snare of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man. So matter of fact, I'm gonna jump down and I'm gonna jump down to verse 11, verse 10. It says, "The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining." And yeah, this is talking about when the missiles hit ground zero, man. And the whole planet Earth is gonna say, this is talking about the destruction, man. It says, "And the Lord shall utter His voice before His army, for His camp is very great, for He is strong to execute His word." See? "For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it?" See? Because this is going to be a great day, man. A great and terrible day, man. See, how about Shema Shai is about to pretty much throw the kitchen sink at this place, man. Yeah, I mean, and if you don't have the edge of protection around you, hey, that kitchen sink gonna hit you as well. Yeah, I mean. So it said, "Therefore also now, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning." See, this is not, and the Lord is not giving you all day to do this, man. When you first hear His word, you should have a sense of urgency of these things coming, man. You should pretty much, like the Spirit, when you first heard His word, you thought the Lord was coming back next week. Well, you should always keep that spirit on you, man. Because it's getting so-called back to normal now. But guess what? That's the snare of the Lord, man. Yeah, I mean, just like how the days of Noah, he didn't drink and marry and giving in marriage, the same is going to happen the same way, man. Yeah, I mean, so it says, "And rend your heart and not your garments, see? And turn unto the Lord your power. See, for He is gracious and merciful, slow to anger and of great kindness, and repent of Him of the evil." See, meaning to change your ways, your walk of life, your outlook on things, pretty much, because, hey, it said, "Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." And we know that the way kingdoms are transferred is in a violent manner. Matter of fact, because we pretty much are in the midst of a kingdom being transferred right now, man. But this place is going to go out in a violent manner. Matter of fact, let's get there. This Revelations. Bear with me. Yeah, Revelation 18, I'm going to start at 20. It said, "Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. See? So this place is finna go out in a violent manner. And we don't want to be a part of that, man. We want to be able to escape the wrath of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, what I said, turn to the Lord, fasting and weeping, man. You know, so we can be under the shadow of the Almighty, man. So we be able to escape these things. Like I said, because, matter of fact, let's go to it. Is that Matthew's? Got with me. Matthew's. Salakia. I think it's Matthew the 4th chapter. Let's see. Khan, this is Matthew's 4:17. It says, for that time Yahweh began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. See? And that's the first step is repentance, man. You know? And we ain't got all day, man. Even though everything is so-called getting back to normal, man. That's the snare of the Lord, man. You know? That's the people think, okay, the restaurants nigga can go back to can go and sit inside Applebee's now, man. You know what I mean? They can go do these certain activities, you know. But guess what? The kingdom of heaven is at hand. You got the prophets out, man. So they let you know it's a countdown to the destruction, man. You know, it's a countdown to these things being over with, man. You know what I mean? You know? As a matter of fact, let's see, what is that? Bear with me. Is that, yeah, this is 2nd Ezra 16. Because the Lord pretty much was, is that 16? Yeah, the Lord pretty much was, these were different scourges. The Lord set up these different quarantines and certain things that happen on the planet Earth with just a scourge, man. It's just a whip, you know, to wake you up, to get you in line, to get right, you know. But they don't want to listen. They just want to be here in America, and guess what? They're going to go down with this place. So this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. Said the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. And yeah, we see this. Hey, the Lord got the ball rolling with this famine, man. You know, you got these different farmers are forced to take out their livestock. You know, they can't pick their crops. You know, while everything is ripe now. You know, we in the beginning of these things. You know, it says, and it says a great death, man, because it's man. You think that they playing with the numbers on with the coronavirus death thing, man? It tells you that the people is finna be taken in a great number, man. You know what I mean? These people finna be taken in a great number, man. You know, why? From these different plagues and pestilence, you know, that the Lord has spoken of time and time again, man. We in this time, man. You know, this is not the time to say, you know what, I get back to it. Matter of fact, I think that's Ecclesiastes 5, Sirach 5. Bear with me. Yeah, Sirach 5. And I just get to the point. Sirach 5 and 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. See, meaning what? Don't delay to come to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, to repent, you know, to Salakia out here. Salakia out here. Yeah, it says nigga, man. Salakia out here. This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. Yeah, well, let me go to my son basketball game. My daughter got a damn Kappa meeting, or whatever, you know, and I do this tomorrow. Well, I do this when I get this done, or when I get this house and there, when I get everything laid out. No, man, don't put the Lord out, man, because right now This is the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah extending his hand, man. You know, you see this internet still on. That's the Lord showing his mercy, man. You know, the internet still on, let you know it's still time of mercy. You still got these videos you can still watch. You know, these questions that you always have is being answered, man. That's the Lord stretching his hand out by the way of his prophets, man. You know what I mean? It says, for suddenly, see, meaning in a moment, you know what I mean? For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. See? Meaning what? You on your couch watching an old basketball game, because that's the only thing these people are reduced to now. You got the doors kicked in on you, man. You know, it says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. See, meaning what? Because the day of vengeance is when these devils when these devils come. Because it tell you that in I think that's Luke 21. These be the days of vengeance. Well, we once again coming into that time when that siege of Jerusalem is going to come once again, man. 70 AD is finna once again happen on a major scale, man. This is finna, like I said, it's finna be a time like no other, man. Yeah, I mean. So now is the time to turn to Yahweh Shema Shah and get built up in faith, you know, and believe that the Lord's gonna, you know, pull you through these things, man. We don't got all day to do this, man. You know, because hey, the kingdom of heaven is at hand, meaning what? It's not with nobody else, man. It's the time where this kingdom's finna run out and the next kingdom's finna be established. And we soon coming into it too, man. You know what I mean? So let's go back to 2 Ezra 16 and 18 again. It said, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? See? And what all can we do is trust in Yahweh Shema Shah that the Lord is going to deliver us from these things, man. You know? And we have repented, you know, we changed our way of life. And I said Enoch walked with the Most High, meaning what he walked in his ways, man, his statutes, man. He had a different outlook, you know, had a different standpoint, you know, and it's always thus said the scriptures, man. You know, it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. See? And scourges is these different lashes that's coming here, man. You know, with he said that was being quarantined, that was a scourge. You know, people, this coronavirus pestilence, that was a scourge. Yeah, I mean, the famine, that's a scourge, man. You know, it said for amendment, meaning what? Amendment means when you pretty much an opportunity to get right. You know, it's an opportunity to get right, man. You know, it says, for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. See? So meaning what? Even though these things happen upon the planet Earth, you know, such as like I spoke of the coronavirus and the quarantine, they didn't repent, man. These niggas, these niggas pretty much waited out. They was reduced to watching 2002 Kobe versus Jordan. You know what I mean? And they were like, well, at least we get back to football season. You know, they weren't mindful of the scourges. They just think they was gonna wait it out and things was gonna go back to normal, man. Which is it's so-called going back to normal, so-called the new normal. You know, where you gotta wear a mask everywhere. It's mandatory to wear a mask everywhere now. You know, but it says, behold, this shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, swore famine and great confusion. See, and these evils are growing and growing, and it's about to. And then guess what? We in a time where everything is right now, man. You know, everything is right now, man. You know. We ain't got all day, man. The Lord is about to wreak havoc on this place, man. And matter of fact, I'm going to continue on it. It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So guess what? A lot of people going to die, man. If you don't turn to Yahweh Bashim outside, you're gonna die. At the end of the day, that's the best way I can put it, man. In the days of Noah only had one answer for you. You gonna die. You didn't help build that ark and didn't believe you were gonna die. You ain't had no choice, but you know what I mean? It wasn't like you gonna float it out. No. The Lord's gonna drown your ass, man. You know? And the same thing is gonna happen today. The Lord got many ways to put these people to death by the way of the famine, the sword, you know, the pestilence, you know. All these things that come upon the planet Earth, man. If you don't turn to Yahweh Shema Shai, you're gonna die. And yeah, I just hope they were edifying Akim. You know, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the Positive, great millstone, Shalom. To the elected, word, not true favorite charity. DTA, and Bible Ball.